the Thundermingo 2-barrel. We get to learn together. Get a couple little parts here. This looks very similar to what the factory carb had. This is the air cleaner kind of tie-in. Got a carb. Got carb gaskets. We have carburetor troubleshooting. And we have the carburetor itself, which looks basically the same as what I got. Hopefully this isn't too dissimilar. Looks pretty cool so far. Nice little clean 2-barrel down there. I think this looks very similar to what I got. Out of here. Okay, down there. All right, we got 4 bolts. This is a 9/16. We got some halves at the base of it. This all comes off pretty easy. This looks very similar to what we're taking off. All right, I'll get back when this thing is deinstalled, whatever the case may be. We'll see if we can't make this all work. So I misspoke. This is a half. This is a 7/16. I can't get to that with a socket. Can I get to this one? Nope. The back 2 are already off. So Sally forth here. Should just about be freed up here. Let's pull that off. So the 3 wrenches and 1 socket that I used. 7/16 for the base of the carburetor. 9/16 to hold this guy. And a half to hold that guy, pair of pliers to pull off, and pull off a variety of things, and last but not least, a flat bladed screwdriver to pull off the vent. So let's sell it forth here and see what we got. The gasket stuff that we used worked. Oh my gosh, there we go. Ah, there we go. So this is my 2 carbs. I'll orient them kind of similarly, and everything looks almost identical to what you would want, or everything kind of pans out the same here. And all right, we're just going to get straight into the install. All right, you guys got a good shot of this. I put the base plate on. There's a gasket down between the cast iron. I took a minute to clean that up. I got what I think is the carburetor gasket. They're slightly different, so I guess we'll find out. Learn together, if you will. So this is the beast, the Thundermingo, and well, she seems to fit right on there. So I'll get this tightened up. See if I can get all my little nutsies back on here. Then we'll hook this fuel line up. Hopefully we got the same threads. And get this guy dialed in. What I'm hoping is that after a little bit of cranking, because obviously you got to get the fuel in the carb. Oh, I got to get the other air cleaner wooker on there too. Get those started. And the gaskets that I'm putting in come with the carburetor. Unfortunately, there's no directions really. There's a troubleshooting, which doesn't inspire me a whole lot. But given the reviews on this carburetor, it was pretty highly reviewed. Oh no. Well, that's dumb thing number 1, or dumb thing number 14. I dropped a nut down here somewhere. Give me a second to sort this out. That was not called for. All right, found it. We're back in business. Doom, despair. Agony on the throttle cable. It needs to be the other way. Alright, I'll bring you guys back here in a few minutes. We'll see kind of what we got going on. Dang it. So close. This, as you can see, isn't going to work. It hits. It's not made to go that a ways. So what we're going to do is, this is a rivet. We're going to take my little angle grinder here and grind that off. And then this is the piece, if you guys can see it, which the factory carb had threaded on it. So hopefully we can grind that rivet out and just put it in the correct direction. So I guess, let's see if I can make this work. I don't hope that worked, because you probably hear that. That was my whiz wheel busting that little guy out there. Now it's probably like a lava in there. We'll see if we can't get her to pop out. Huh. Like magic. So if I've been living right here, we should be able to put this right in here like this, and that right in there like that. Alright. So what I think is that this guy was made for a little later model Jeep, or maybe they had a little different setup. And it would help if I was going in my forward gears here. So, oh boy, I hope this works. So let's get this thing set up like this. These little hood struts kind of get in the way. All right, we'll pop that on like that. Like that. And there's a new fuel filter that we installed last time. Let's give her a little juice there. See if we can't get her to fire up. Oh. I forgot this. Well, I think I got to do a little tinkering. So that's choke closed like that. And we'll do a little rotating, and then maybe I'll hotwire the choke so we can see if that's going to go. I don't have the heat thing from the, oh, there's supposed to be a heat sink from the manifold to the choke. And it's kind of got that capability, so I don't know. I don't know what that little lever down there is for either. All right, let me cut this off for a second, and we'll see if I can't dink around with this a little bit. But she idles at least, so that's good. Let's give it a little start up here. Woo, it's smoky. Right there is where it likes it. And for whatever reason. So this is involved in the choke. Probably a richer deal, but as soon as I hit the gas, that comes off. And then that tube that I connected on the other side is the vacuum advance for the distributor. Tuned up. And it's definitely not running nearly as rich as what it was. Well, I guess that's a tentative success, I guess, until my next cold start, and then I guess we'll figure it out. Well, I don't know about you guys, but that's gonna about do it for me. This, as you can hear, well, I don't know about you guys, but that's gonna do it for me today. We got it running and it idles, which is awesome. And it starts with the key. Well, it always started with the key, honestly. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would want to buy a Thundermingo 2-barrel carburetor for your Jeep, I would advocate it at this point, given about 10 minutes of test driving this thing around. It seems to be just fine. I mean, it's an old janky Jeep, so what are you gonna do? But no, I don't have the choke hooked up yet, but maybe that'll be another video. So no, I would call this victory at this point. Thanks for joining me. Join me next week or next time for more marginal content, because that's kind of all I do. We do have an upcoming casita video that should be coming out here in the next week or two. We bought some blinds, so I'm excited to install those. So have a great day, have a great week, and I hope to see you soon. The bust. Well, the library was a bust, so now we're headed home. Here we go. Uh-oh. Now I gotta two-hand it. There we go. New year. All right. I'll see you guys later. This view. I can never get over this view. Honestly. Look at that. How cool is that? Anyway, now I'm really going home.